Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Ball State's offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
Rides the back and leaves it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Jackson. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Complete downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They give it to him again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Navy Midshipmen offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to...
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for first down.
To throw, it's Crowder. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Second down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Gets the back moving. Quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Farrell. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quick shuffle pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. It's Braswell. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. Makes it past the marker. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Reading the option, it's Crowder.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He tries to take the top off. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, midshipman. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Got a man, it's Thacker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Taylor wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Durham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Give to the big fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 15-yard line, and now they're looking at 4th and short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. Under fire. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and